911.
All right, so I was walking my dog Otto, and all of a sudden I just heard like this loud boom, and I was like, what was that? And I was looking around, I started looking down the street, and I thought it was like a car crash, and it wasn't. So then I'm looking around still, and then I just like started feeling the heat, and I looked over and I just seen this like 200-foot tall flame and a bunch of black smoke, and I was like, okay, well, that is usually not like that, so something's clearly wrong. So I just stood there for a minute, and I thought that maybe like it was just like, I don't know, like a back press or, you know, some kind of back compression or something. And that's when I realized, okay, it is actually on fire. The building is exploding. And then I started like smelling chemicals and everything else. And I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a salt plant, or they have like oil, all kinds of stuff. It's the train yard. So
what did you smell? Can you describe that?
It smelled like just like poison. It smelled really bad. Like I came around the corner probably 10-15 minutes after it happened, and I was riding this skateboard right here, and it actually started making me lightheaded. I had to head back to my house and sit down for a minute, and you can ask him. I was right there. He was sitting on the couch, and I was like, dude, I'm like, I had to sit down. I'm like, I'm sick to my stomach, dude. I'm like, that just made me lightheaded. I'm like, that was...
He was lightheaded, and now he was like, he sat down, he was like, dude, the whole building just blew up. And then he showed me a video of it, and then he was like, it smelled really bad down there, and everybody was like getting pushed to move along.
Yeah, there was a bunch of people. I was like the first person on the scene. I'm pretty sure I was like one of the first people to call the cops too, because it was like 2-3 minutes after it happened. I called them. I'm like, there's an explosion on Kenmore Boulevard. And they were like, what are you talking about? Where are you at? And I'm like, right across the street from the Metro building. I'm like, the whole factory exploded. I'm like, there's a giant fire. I'm like, it's not hard to miss.
Did you see the evacuations happen?
No, I was over here in this yard. I don't know. I was back here, so I just heard it. I felt it. It rattled my chest, and then I just looked over and I felt the heat from it from standing, I don't know where that bus is. And then, yeah, so I don't know, that's a good quarter of a mile or more, you know, so.
Can you state your name and spell it out for me?
I am Jake Smith, or Jacob Wayne Smith.
And what time was it that you saw everything?
It was about 1:30.
Yeah, probably like 1:15, 1:10, something like that, right in there.
Feeling lightheaded. How are you feeling now?
I have a headache, like right in here, but that could be from the sun. I've been out here for a minute.
How long were you outside while it was happening?
I probably stood there from the entire time it happened. I literally watched it go up in flames and stood there, went over across the street, stood there for a minute, and then a bunch of people started showing up in trucks and stuff, and they told everybody to leave, that it was chemicals were in the air, that everybody needed to leave the area. And so me and like 20 other people left the area right after that.